The annual Victorian Christmas Tours are this weekend in the Julia Ann Historic District in downtown Parkersburg. Our Jason Livia shows us inside one of the houses featured.
The annual Victorian Christmas Home Tours are this weekend, December 6th, 7th, and 8th. Tour chair and homeowner Judith Smith's house is one of the houses featured this year.
They're all allowed to come here to this house and stay pretty much as long as they want to, because it is there's too much space to cover in a 20-minute rotation.
Smith added the tours were started to raise money for the historic district.
In the year 2000, we decided that we needed to do something to make some money to do improvements to the largest, most beautiful historic district in the state. And we started our Christmas tours at that time.
Smith's house was hand-built in 1885 by William B. Caswell, who owned the Parkersburg Mill Company. Smith says he used several types of wood from his company in the construction of the house.
The woodwork is all cherry. The floors are patterned oak. The stairway is walnut. The porch is poplar. He had lots of beautiful wood, and he used it.
One of the features Smith and her husband Norm love is a piano that has the ability to play itself, and they will be using it during the tours this weekend. Smith adds that each of the homes are unique, both in style of architecture and size.
Each of our homes are so uniquely different. The amount of different architecture types. Some of them are small by design. Some of them are huge. Some of them are medium-sized, but they're all uniquely wonderful.
This is Jason Livia in Parkersburg with WTAP News. This is home.
The guided tours will be $20 on Friday and Saturday with tea and cookies included. Self-guided tours will be $15 and there's no tea or cookies. Children 10 and under will get into the tours for free.